Dímelo, 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 mi gente. What's going on? Welcome back. Another week, another channel, another review. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. For those of you that are here for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video and my channel. For those of you who have stuck with me since day one, thank you. Welcome back, and let's get this going. So guys, I think that this video has been very long overdue for me. Yeah, I've had a lot of these fragrances and a lot of these alternatives. You know what we're talking about. You saw it in the description. Creed Aventus and the alternatives that I have. I'm going to go over a very brief. I'm not going to make this long-winded, and I'm not going to go give you a whole spiel as to what's in the notes. You know how I roll. So anyways, Creed Aventus. What can be said about Creed Aventus, King Creed Aventus, that hasn't been said already? Everybody loves this fragrance. Very few people dislike it. There's a vast majority of it that are just played out with it, that have just had a little bit too much. And there are those who really don't care and continue to love it because at the end of the day, it is a great composition. It's been the top seller for years since it's come out. There is a huge issue with many know and many don't know. And I'm going to say right now that there's batch variations. Creed launches several batches throughout the years, and if you look at their batch codes, they're always going to start with the year, and then, you know, a letter of the alphabet. They go from A to Y, or from A to Z, sorry. They go from A to Z, and then they go, you know, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. So that means that they keep coming out with a lot of different batches. It's not that... And when you talk about different batches, is that the actual fragrance smells different. Smells different. There's a variation in the formulation. So with that being said, whatever. I'm just gonna go over that, and we're talking about, you know, Creed Aventus, the king. You know, this guy right here. So Creed Aventus on average will cost you anywhere, you know, north of 300 bills. Okay, so like I said earlier about the variation, this is one variation. Here's another variation. This is a sweeter batch. This is, I believe, 17Y01. And then this is my favorite one that I got. These are decants as well. This one's 18B01. I'm sure you can see that there. Light sucks. 18B01. This one also is more of a well-balanced. Not as birchy. I'm not much of a fan of the smoky birchy style of Aventuses, but you know, Aventus is Aventus, and I still love it anyways. So those are the ones that I have. I'm gonna go down and list what I have, and I'm gonna list them from top dollar, from the most expensive ones, down. So without any further ado, I already showed you my Creed Aventus. This is a house, a clone house, that I don't have a full bottle. I don't have full presentation or full press or whatever you want to call it. But I did get samples because I've heard a lot that they're a good house. But I haven't gotten them myself, and that's Parfum Vintage. I don't know if these are the same samples that they're giving out still. But this is the most popular one, which is Pineapple Vintage Intense. To me, this is also very smoky. They say that this is the top seller, and this is the one that a lot of people say that it is very identical to Aventus. But again, it's hard to say that. It may be identical to, you know, a vast majority of the batches. I find this to probably be more along the lines of the smoky batches that Aventus has launched. So this one, along with Pineapple Vintage, are both they're very well made. Don't get me wrong, they're very well made. These will run you for the 50 mil, 79, 100 mil, $129, I believe. Okay, I recently came across that this house has come out with a Pineapple Vintage The One, which is Pineapple Vintage Intense, but it's a little more concentrated. That is going to be a bit more expensive. I believe the 100 mil is a $150. Okay. So that's that. The next house that I'm going to go to is Tiziana Terenzi, and this one is Orion. Wow, this lighting is horrible, Carlos. There we go. Orion. Orion. Look at, isn't that beautiful? That is just a beautiful bottle. Heavy as hell. What does this smell like? This is Aventus. This smells as good as Aventus. This is a great, great fragrance. But this is Aventus, the Aventus Birchy. However, imagine Aventus with oud, and this is what you got here in Orion. I gotta do something about this lighting. It sucks. There we go. Orion. This has oud, so imagine Aventus with oud. This is an excellent formulation. Juice in here is phenomenal. You can get this anywhere from discounters for less than $1.49. For less than $1.49. A great fragrance. Next up on the list is going to be, look at this cute. This is a little Explorer, Mont Blanc Explorer. Mont Blanc Explorer is the epitome. This is why I know I go off on these tangents and I'm sorry, but this is why right here, why you can't go and sit down, well, this has pineapple, green apple, black currant, yada, Creed Aventus. Okay, this has no pineapple. It's bergamot. The opening smells just like Creed Aventus, and opening on Creed Aventus is pineapple and apple. This is a very good juice as well. You can get this at your big box like Macy's, Nordstrom's, and things and places like that for about 70, 80 bucks, 60 bucks, 70, 80 bucks. You can get this from discounters for about 40, 50 bucks, 50 bucks more or less is the average on this one. So this is Mont Blanc Explorer. Mont Blanc. I have their pen. I love it. Next up on the list is a house, which is a 100% clone house. This gentleman does great clones. That's all I'm going to say about that. You can watch some other videos. I've done some videos on his product. And this is Dua Fragrance. This is Dua Fragrance Poseidon 13ZZ. This is based on a formulation of what the fragrance community has considered the holy grail batch of Creed Aventus, which was the 13Z. This is the juice in here. I've used quite a lot of it. Now I will tell you this. For me on this one, this is a great fragrance. He did a great job on this. For me, the issue I have with this one is the opening. The opening is, to me, I don't enjoy it. All of his fragrances are great. The guy does great clones, but this one I can't do the opening. But the dry down, the mid and the dry down are fabulous on this. These you can pick up probably for about 40 bucks, 45 bucks. When he has coupons, he usually runs 25, 30. I think as of today, this video today, he's running a special. I believe I got an email. He does, I believe it's, don't quote me. It's about probably like 25, and then it's 30 off of 150, which isn't bad. So that is Dual Fragrance Poseidon. He also has Poseidon Elixir 2.0. He has other Aventus clones that he has also done, but I just wanted to talk to you about that one. This is another one that gets a lot of love and hate in the community. So don't bash me. I particularly like it, and that is none other than Club de Nuit Intense. That is Intense Man. There you go. This is a nice fragrance. People say that this smells like Lemon Pledge. I mean, why would people make a reference to Lemon Pledge? Because Lemon Pledge has lemon in it. So by saying that it smells like lemon pledge when a fragrance has lemon in it, it's like saying that that it's garbage. I mean, whatever. That's just I went on a tangent. I'm sorry, I digress. This is a great fragrance. The opening is a little bit synthetic. It is synthetic. It is synthetic. But the dry down is great. This is also a smoky batch. Club de Nuit Intense, man. From there, I want to do this. So from there, I have this. What is this? Like I said earlier, I like my Creed Aventus batches. I like them fruitier. I like them fruitier in the opening. And I like the dry down to be, I like this birch, but I don't like it to be that smoky and birchy in the dry down, that prominent, that heavy. I like it to have still that, there are some batches like the 18B01 that has, and the 17Y01 has that vanilla still, that you can pick up the vanilla in the dry down, and you can still pick up some fruity nuances in the dry down. So what did I do? I got this, and I blended it with this, Demeter's pineapple. Depending on how I'm feeling, I'll do either a 60-40 blend or a 70-30 blend. These two this is the spawn of these two. This is this. And it works. I tell you, it really, really, really works. I like to do more of a 60-40 because the Demeter is very powerful. I mean, I don't know if you can see how it runs off on the glass. See that? It's very powerful. It's very concentrated. And then it gets too pineapple-y. And I don't enjoy that. But I do like the mix of it. And then you can get a Demeter's. How much did I get this for? I want to say I got this for about $10. Amazon, give or take. I haven't used. You see, I mean, I don't use a lot. I mean, I don't use a lot of all of these. It just depends on how I feel. Next up on the list is my utmost favorite and my utmost similarist to what I like the Creed Aventus and to the Creed Aventuses that I like. Let me rephrase that. This next fragrance is why I feel that this is the closest clone to Creed Aventus for the formulations that I enjoy, which are the fruity batches. And that is Insurrection Pure 2. Some people say that they don't get longevity. I get good longevity on this one. And this is one of those, I don't like to spray a lot on the clothes because a lot of the high concentrated fragrances, when you spray them on your clothes, it doesn't come off in the wash that good, depending on depending on the quality of the fragrance. When it's a higher quality brand or fragrance that the oils are more concentrated, this is, by the way, is my scent of the day. ADD. I don't like to spray my clothes because a lot. And it depends on what I do, because depending on the concentration of the fragrance, it will stay on the clothes. And then you'll wash it and it doesn't go away. Your clothes smell clean. However, it's clean with the undertone and nuances of that fragrance. I can do that with this and it doesn't do anything. It'll go away. It'll wash out. But there are other fragrances that you spray on clothes and sometimes it doesn't go out. And then you're having wafts of your detergent or fabric softener or whatever, what have you that you use. Your old fragrance, the dry down, and then your new fragrance. And then you can't enjoy, and this is my personal opinion, you know what I feel about opinions. Then you can't enjoy your fragrance to the fullest, your new fragrance that you're wearing that day that is not this one because you wore that before. Okay? Got a notification there. And then this is the last one on my list. This is my least favorite. Oh, and I'm sorry. This could be had anywhere between 20 to 25 bucks. Okay? So this one's great. Now my next one and my last one is my least favorite of the group. For some reason why it doesn't jive with me, and that is English Laundry's London. I got this at TJ Maxx for 15 bucks. As you can see, I've barely used it. Sometimes this comes off a little stinky to me. I don't know why. It might be my skin doesn't jam with this guy. I don't know. But is it a clone of Creed Aventus? Hell yeah, it is. It's sure for sure it is. For sure it is. The thing is that I get an undertone on this, and I don't know why, but I get like a cumin undertone in this. I don't know if cumin's a note in here. I haven't looked it up. I don't care because I don't wear it a lot. I have it because I'm a collector. But yeah, you can find this. You can find this at discounters for about probably 30, 40. You can go to Macy's and you can get raped on this one for like about 60, 70 bucks, which is ridiculous. But you can get this at any discounter. You can find these probably at TJ Maxx, anywhere between 50. That is where I got mine for 15 bucks at TJ Maxx. I think I've got almost a whole collection with the exception of one or two. I digress. So yeah, so there you have it. The king. The king and all his peeps. This guy has provoked all these other companies to replicate him. Is that a good thing? Hell yeah. Was that their intentions? No. But it just goes to show how a good fragrance will influence others to imitate. But then again, what is the secret to success? If you want to be successful, you're not going to be successful by saying, I'm going to come out and I'm going to make something up. Well, he did, but but typically by the masses, they become successful by mimicking the successful. How do you build success? By imitating and mimicking people who are already there, things that are already there, and getting to that level too. You're already there, and that's what a lot of these people have found their success in cloning, or not cloning, or taking from the fragrance, and everything is related. So that's it. Put a fork in me. I'm done. So Creed Aventus, the king. There's a lot of variations. There's a lot of different takes on it. A lot more fruitier, a lot more smoky, birchy, vanilla-ish. But it's still it's an amazing fragrance. It's still very, very expensive. This is why these other clones thrive. And people buy them, and it's no one's the wiser. You put it on, nobody's going to know, oh, yeah, you bought that $400 bottle. No, bro, I'm wearing Insurrection Pure. But thank you. It smells like $400, doesn't it? A lot of people don't know. Trained noses know, but the vast majority of the public don't know. So, all right, that's it. Put a fork in me. I'm done. Be blessed. Positive vibes for everyone. Much love, everybody. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, visit me on Instagram, subscribe there, join, follow, whatever. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, rock and roll. Have a good one.